Good morning, guys. It's Monday, the 22nd of February. I know I look hecka pretty without makeup and my hair's all bedheading right now. But I wanted to talk about something while it's still fresh in my mind. Let me see if I can get the light better. There we go. Now you can see me. Do you ever wake up and you've had a really weird dream? I had a strange dream last night, and I feel like I need to talk about it while I remember it and remember all the details, because I have no idea what this dream means. It was so weird. First of all, I dreamed that I'm in my house and doing like normal. I'm sitting on the couch watching TV, and then I decide that I need to go outside and ride a bike, which is weird because I don't have a bike, and it was snowing. Like, actually, there's a blizzard happening in my dream. So I'm on the bike, and Oscar, my daughter's dog, is with me. But because it's snowing, I don't want him to walk because he's little. He's a dachshund. So I picked him up and I've got him on the bike, like in the basket area of the bike. So I'm riding my bike and I look down and I realize I don't have any shoes on. I have wool socks and they're getting wet. And I remember thinking in my dream, oh, well, it doesn't matter. They're already wet, so I'll just keep going. And then I run into this woman, and she's walking past me, and she's got her arms kind of like folded, like, in an angry or a don't talk to me kind of stance. But then I realized that's not what she's doing at all. She's got a bunny rabbit in her arms, and I recognize the bunny rabbit, and I go, oh, you have a bunny. I used to have a bunny. I had a bunny named Lily. She was in Angora. And we talk for a few minutes about bunny rabbits, and then she walks away. And then I'm talking to Oscar, and I'm telling him that the reason we're outside is because we need to find these little, when you were a kid and you would get gum from the gumball machine, and sometimes you'd get the little toys and they'd be in the little bubble, and the toy would be inside of the bubble. You'd have to break it in half to get it open. I tell him that we need to find these little bubbles, and that the bubbles have mileage counters on them, and that I need to take the bubble when I find it, and in order for my mileage to be counted, I need to throw it in the lake. Well, we have a pond across the street from our house, so in my dream, that's where I go. I'm riding the bike, and I see one of these bubbles laying on the ground, and I pick it up, and I've got Oscar on the handlebars. I don't know why Sadie's not with me, because she's my dog, so for her to be absent from my dream is kind of strange, and to run into the lady with the bunny is kind of strange, and to be out in a snowstorm riding a bike that I don't even own a bike is kind of strange in my sock feet. So I ride my bike over to the opposite edge of the lake across the street from my house with one of these little things that I found on the ground, and I go to throw it in the lake, and my foot hits something on the ground, and I look down and I see the edge of a little box. Now, it's a see-through box, like a shirt box that you would get at a store, but it's actually a square cube. I don't know what to compare it to, because just a see-through box, like a display box that you would put something inside to protect, but you could still see it. So I look down, and my little socked foot has hit the edge of this box, and I realize that the rest of the box is buried. And so with my bare hands, and Oscar's also digging, we undig this box, and I realize inside the box it's filled with water, and there's a kitten inside this water, and I'm freaking out because somebody has put a kitten that I'm assuming was a live kitten inside of this box with water and buried it. And I'm thinking all sorts of horrible things. And so I grab my cell phone from my back pocket and I call 911 and say, you need to see this. This is horrible. There's a kitten in a box and you need to come, and somebody did this and you need to dust it for fingerprints and find out who did this, because you have somebody who is harming animals, and that's bad because they could move on to people or children, or this is horrible. But then I realized the water is draining from the box and the kitten is moving its little mouth like when kitty cats or puppies, when they nurse on their moms. Its little mouth is moving, so I realize it's alive, and I open the box, but the people on the other end of the phone, the 911, is saying, don't touch it, you're going to mess up the evidence. And I'm like, I don't care, this kitten is alive. And so I pull it out, and I'm holding it close to me to keep it warm, and it's like snuggling into me, and that's where I woke up. I don't know what that dream means. It's so weird. There are so many things in it that just don't make sense, like going outside in my socked feet in the middle of a snowstorm. And I hate snow. I really, really hate snow. I am not a snow person. I'm not a winter person. Why would I go ride a bike? I don't know. This dream just is so crazy. It doesn't make any sense to me, and it was so vivid, and I don't normally remember entire dreams. So I just wanted to get it out there. If there are people out there who are like dream experts who know what certain things symbolize, or represent, maybe you could tell me about why I went outside in my socked feet and why I was like, oh, okay, well, it doesn't matter, they're already wet. And what was the deal with the bunny rabbit and the kitty cat? And it was obviously a familiar area because it was the lake across the street from my house. I don't know. It's just crazy, and I don't normally share fragments of my life like that, but it just... Any dream experts, anybody who knows what symbolism those things might represent, and, maybe, I don't know. I could just sit here all day and try to analyze this dream. It doesn't make any sense to me. But that's what I'm doing. I'm waking up and drinking my coffee. I'm trying to figure out why I remember this dream and what it means. So, hey, thanks for stopping by.